Okay, we are here with Crazy and Treasure Hunter. And we are working on... Alright, fuck it. That's the closest you get to me having an intro without saying fuck. Hope you enjoyed. Somebody commented that I don't have any... I never have a proper intro. I always start a stream off with cussing.
Oh
So...
fuck, Barry, you could at least put a little fucking effort into it.
yeah, well, that's all you're getting. I don't think the dude watches this. I think he watches the Dialcraft only. Because,
Oh.
well, when Andy's with you, the only thing you can say in the very beginning is, well, fuck. Alright.
I can't really speak from experience on that one.
Ow.
Alright, so we have the plainest fucking roof ever getting started, because we can't agree on glass. Crazy thinks everything in the world ever has to be fucking pink. Shadow wants to waste all the lapis in the world making stuff blue, but nobody gives a shit about his point of view because he's Shadow. Who gives a shit? And I want light gray because it's easy, efficient,
Damn it.
and basically costs us nothing. And along the tops of that, this looks so much better than that over there.
No, it doesn't.
But Crazy, as usual, has hemorrhoids for taste buds. And because I said it, she can't agree with it. Because she knows Bear's always right, and she can't agree with him. She has some kind of issue with the fact that, well, I'm always right.
You're not fucking always right, so shut up.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we are going to make some bronze today. And let's see. Chalk copperite, if we smelt it, we get 1. If we crush it, we get nuggets. So the only way I agree with doing this and getting a full ingot is to do it as the ore. If it has the
crush running out.
That is kind of what I'm looking at the moment. If you hold your panties,
or we're wasting steam.
Then we're wasting steam. Hold your panties. Don't let them fall off. Where is it?
Yeah, I kind of figured you guys didn't mean for that blast furnace to be so cake, so I kind of left it alone. But I've got enough blaze rods to get myself into potions.
Alright, here. Throw that in when it gets done. I thought you already picked up the ore.
I thought I did too. That fucking machine is noisy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get all this tin. I'm still looking.
Speaking of, I'm going to go mine some more of it. While you're working on macerating up what we have there. And I'm cooking up the...
Oh, it's a volcano.
Copper. We're going to have to... You're going to have to make a mortar, Crazy. Because we're going to have to turn at least the first few pieces into dust.
So I have to mine into the volcano to find the treasure room, or there's like a door somewhere?
They're supposed to, from what I've heard, I've never seen it, so don't take me on, being completely truthful here. I have heard there's one in the center if you mine into it.
Not today.
Now, I know that with the old red power ones, there was just a single shaft of lava all the way down the center, so maybe the person that told me was just trying to see if they could get me killed.
Hmm.
Because for some reason, people do tend to kind of like to do that.
Well, that's kind of messed up. I'll try it sometime when I'm naked and I don't have anything I want to lose.
Okay.
Still looking for a jungle right now. Mostly looking for tin.
Dude, this is a pretty good size tin rain right here.
Well, the more tin we can find, the better off we'll be.
Yeah, I might actually be able to share some with you as big as this vein is.
Who do you think we are? People that share a bear?
Yeah, I'm a share bear. You didn't know that?
Alright, so I'm up north. Exactly
In
where Bear
Alaska?
would want to... Yeah, exactly where Bear would want to be in his Terra Firma Craft playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Can't stand being down near
He
the
likes the
equator.
seasons.
Yes.
Anyone need ice? I don't know if it'll stay as ice if I harvest it.
It will, but you gotta use a saw to harvest it.
I left that at home.
Or silk touch.
Now, I was looking for a colder biome so I could find a taiga, because there's tin in taiga.
Well, there's technically tin everywhere.
Well,
Just
yeah.
not easily found everywhere.
I'm in the ice mountains. Now I'm in the ice plains.
Why are
Yeah,
we getting
tin
lag
is
all of a sudden?
everywhere. Like, if you had to go out in the middle of the jungle and survive Bear, you'd be fine. The only reason they look for tin mines is because it needs to make financial sense for the company to go there and collect it. But I can get tin right out of the fucking dirt.
Hmm.
It's very difficult. You're talking about like BBs for a BB gun. It'd probably take me about, 2 weeks.
Damn.
Or no, that was aluminum. Never mind.
I was gonna say aluminum is everywhere. I know that.
Yeah, that's what clay is. It's aluminum silicate.
It's just the getting it out of everything because aluminum bonds with everything.
Yeah.
Mainly oxygen, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Aluminum and oxygen have this love affair.
Which is a little weird because oxygen destroys everything that it touches.
Hmm. Well, except for us, because we kind of
Well,
have to have it.
it even destroys us. We just heal at a rapid rate so that we don't notice the fact that it's killing us.
Hmm. All right, that should be plenty of tin to get us
No,
started.
we need more.
Yeah, I think we're only gonna make about 3 machines tonight. We're gonna make a compressor. We're gonna make an alloy smelter first. Then we're gonna make a compressor. Then we're gonna make a hammerer. And then we're gonna work on the blast furnace. And the blast furnace is gonna take fuck off forever.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to get figured out on this forge hammer. I need tin. So I've been going around collecting little bits here and there. And once I have the forge hammer, then I'm pretty much good on that. What are these? Gooseberry. Who wants gooseberry?
Aren't the gooseberries like almost useless?
I don't know.
No, you can make gooseberry jelly. It's the
Oh.
Durans.
Oh yeah, that's the ones that are
Oh, I found something else. Let's see what this is.
useless as shit.
This is a pear. I have pears. I don't need that. And then what is this?
This is a pear. This is a bear.
This is a walnut. Uh-huh. I don't think walnuts are very useful.
Depends on what kind of recipes you're into. I think Crazy uses walnuts.
Do you want some walnuts, Crazy?
Yep.
Crazy wants all the things.
She didn't want the durian.
Well,
I thought she was going to strangle me.
yeah, she's not a fan of those. Crazy, you need to make some more wooden pipes. We need to get water over here to our steam engine. Which probably means I need to go cut down some more trees.
So,
Probably.
I have something for you, Bear, that I would like to mention about Pam's.
Mm,
That you could probably talk to Pam about, or Greg, or whoever. When you're breaking these really rough ones like walnuts, you can't just pick it like an apple. You got to break it and sit there for a while.
No, that's because it's not ripe.
mhm.
Oh. Well, anyways, I can basically see into the earth through these black spots and see and peek through and see all the different veins and stuff. A little bit of a visual glitch.
Yeah, I think that's because of the no bounding box that the thing has. I don't think there's the only way to fix that, as far as I know, would be to give it a bounding box to where you would hit it and not be able to walk through it.
So pretty much it's a glitch, but no one cares.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'm not going to waste my day trying to look through a little tiny pocket hole.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. There's just some wood. Although I can't believe you've gone through all of the wood we had already.
You think?
So we did have quite a bit. And you know I'm going to need way more than 11, right?
Do you guys find iridium when you were out?
Oh, no.
It wasn't in your stronghold?
Probably not.
I found some and I turned it into a pick.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You actually found iridium ore and turned it into a pick.
No, I found a dungeon, the one that I told you with all the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And there's little shards of it, and I melted it down or compressed it in a compressor, and then I made a pick. And now I can grab some red granite or whatever I need. It's level 4. And I figured because you wanted this to be GT fight, this server's not going to last long enough for me to need iridium.
Oh, no, dude. This one was on the GT Fight's port. Now GT Fight has its own port.
All right,
This server's going to last as long as we need it here.
Damn it, Bear. I wasted my iridium.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering, because you can replicate that if you can get one piece.
I still have 8 pieces.
You have to have the full ore. You can't
one
have
piece
the
of
shard.
iridium ore. Well, I will just give you my 8 pieces, and you can take one of your pieces, and you can make an ore if I don't find another dungeon.
Which we might actually have to do here, Crazy.
Damn it.
What? We
I
have
wish I knew that.
29 shards.
Oh, well then we've got enough. We might actually have to set up a replicator on this server, because we didn't on the last one because we had the nitric acid thing. I need 2 more pipes.
I have to make a quick base.
I can get us the nitric acid thing, but I would have to install IHL. And it adds a lot of crap we don't really want or need.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's kind of up to you guys. Yeah, we're a little late tonight. I stream whenever the hell I feel like it. 2 pipes.
What?
2. You know, the number after 1 before 3.
Wood. Go get wood.
Pipes. I gave you wood. I gave you 40 pieces.
I used it.
And you used all the whatever stacks it was I brought you yesterday.
Yeah, I've turned them into charcoal.
Holy crap. And what was that about overcompensating?
Well, about that.
Mm-hmm. I would say you turned it into wood or charcoal and creosote, but, you know, like 9 buckets of the creosote you made had to go away.
Oh, I found horses.
If somebody can't place a hopper properly.
Shut up. Nobody likes you.
I am well aware of this.
And yet you still keep talking.
Mm-hmm. I figure eventually somebody out there might like me.
No, we just like doing torture, apparently.
Apparently somebody on Reddit said that, you know, my voice was terrible and he couldn't watch me. That's what Spider told me.
So terrible. I'm pulling my hair out.
Now what are you doing?
I'm making food. What are you doing?
I'm Matt crazy. She's standing up here on top of a pillar. For some weird reason.
I'll tell you what though,
Because
this
I can.
iridium pick is pretty nice. This has got a 500,000 durability.
Oh yeah. They'll last forever.
Really wish I didn't make it now.
Well, it's a little too late for that.
It's like, oh, this gun's not loaded. Shoot yourself in the foot. Oh, well, there I go.
I actually had a friend do that. Funny part about it was he was trying to teach somebody the proper way of unloading a gun.
Step 1, point away from self.
Don't point at your foot, dumbass. And then he pulled it back to clear the chamber, and his finger slipped and discharged the bullet right into his foot.
Ouch.
Kind of funny. At least it was only a 22 Derringer.
Oh, that's really not that bad. I was thinking in my head a shotgun.
No.
I still had that shotgun imagery.
No, he was a true hillbilly. They were out shooting up a car with a 22 pistol.
There you go. I don't need the cobble. I don't give a shit about marble or limestone. I don't need the abysmal stone.
Freaking rednecks are idiots.
Hey.
What?
Hush it, you.
Hey, I can talk about myself.
Exactly. Hush it, you.
Did I mention I hate flint swords that catch me on fire?
Well, they only catch you on fire if you hit a zombie and then let the zombie hug you.
Yeah, well, that happens a lot. Oh, they auto-connect. Oh, yeah. GT5 fucking pipes.
Hello?
What's that?
I know this ain't your first day playing GT5, crazy.
Yeah, shut up.
We've only spent an entire year bitching about these pipes connecting on the other GT5 server.
I deleted my appetite phosphorus vein.
Now put the floor back.
Well, here. I went and got you more wood now.
I have to keep a death marker now.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Edit that.
Hey,
approximate
What the hell? Was that a
That's
baby
right.
zombie dying?
thing.
There's a baby zombie. Kill it.
Turret's got him.
Think it-
Oh, it has ammo.
Yeah, I gave it some cobble. Alright, so I'm cooking up the tin. It's going to come out in nuggets, though, so we're going to have to watch it.
Ha 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 ha. Bear in his tin.
hmm And then we got to
Okay.
macerate all this back down into dust, unless you want to make a mortar,
Don't even know.
which will make it quicker.
What do you want me to do? I got flint.
Well,
Hey, Bear.
hold on a second.
All right.
Alloy smelter is going to be one set of bronze pipes, so that's 6 bronze, and then 5 for the hull, which will be 10. So 16 bronze is what we're going to need, and we're going to get where's this shapeless crafting recipe? Hello? Apparently it's not that bronze dust. Yeah, that's the industrial craft one. Give me the right one. I want the Greg Tech one. There we go. That's the one I need. So we're going to get 3 bronze, so 16 divided by 3. Crazy.
That's not possible.
Well, no shit.
You're gonna need 6 recipes, and you'll get 18 bronze.
Okay. So you're going to need 3 copper times whatever you just said.
3 times 6, 18.
And then 6 tin.
Wait. What? Don't you get 3 copper and 1 tin makes 4?
Not when you're doing dust.
Oh.
Really? Are you doing tiny dust? Because when I did dust, I got 4 bronze out of that.
You shouldn't in this. I just looked it up.
Anyways, I got horses over here at 2,700, 1,080. There's like 30.
Are there
of
any
them.
black ones?
I got blacks, black spots, and black babies.
Now then we might be interested.
And this one looks like he's got a Nike symbol on him. I think he's mine.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
whatever you just said, like 20 or so, so you're going to have to make 2 mortars. Or we can sit here and wait 6 weeks for this damn thing to do its thing. I would say just make 2 mortars. Is my personal opinion on it. Alright, so she said 6 and 18. Where the hell she went.
I'm here. If you use dust, you get 3 bronze.
I said that,
Yeah.
and I've got everything figured out. I've got everything ready to go. I'm just waiting on you to make the mortar or tell me you want me to waste time sitting here waiting on a macerator.
What a concept.
Okay, so apparently that means, Bear, you're going to waste time waiting on a macerator because, fuck, waiting on Crazy is going to take 10 times longer.
I'm fucking making the fucking mortar. Shut the fuck up. Damn it.
Well, an answer would be nice. Then I'd know that's what you're doing.
No, you can just stop talking.
That's not going to happen. You know better.
Ah! Annoying fuck.
Mm-hmm. You love me and you know it.
No.
I don't know. 3 years, that's quite a commitment.
Mm?
2.
You said 3 years of torture on Discord. I can read.
Hello, hello, Bear.
No, that other person had been watching him for
Hi.
3 years.
Oh.
Hello, Spiker.
Bear, is that the world in question, just to ask?
No.
Okay.
I found your YouTube channel, Spiker.
Yay! I almost don't upload videos anymore because I'm too lazy for that. Also, it takes ages.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, I have only 200 kilobytes of upload.
I'm not familiar with kilobytes.
16 megabit.
Oh, I have a
Hey!
0.5.
Megabit?
Yeah.
Okay, you have worse than me. By a lot, actually.
I go to the library to use their 16. Takes about an hour to upload. If I try here at my house, I get that old DSL thing. Waiting for 256 years.
How long does it take to craft a mortar?
What's
I've
that?
already got him done, dork.
Well, you
How
want to give
are
them
you
here so I can make the dust?
They're in the table, dork.
They're not on that table.
Not in that one, no.
I don't want them in the damn table. Give me the damn things.
How are you speaking to us? That's the question.
I don't know. Ask Bear. He's the tech wizard.
No. No. Bear has no idea.
Am I coming in clear or raspy like crazy is?
You're better than you used to be.
Ah.
Actually, 16,000 is not correct for upload because that would be 2
Hey, I want the
MB.
achievement.
I have like 1,600 kilobits upload, if I really think about it.
Oh, so you got 1,000 kilobits more than me.
Yeah. That would explain why it's possible, but yeah, I mathed totally wrong.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just on my 2,000 block journey home.
Can't you teleport?
Fuck
It's
no.
cheating.
Can't you use the nether?
No.
Not right now. I don't have my I don't have anything on me right now.
Random nether portals are not allowed.
Why not?
Because Crazy said so. What other reason do you need?
I don't need a random teleport portal because my portal is right next to a fortress. It's the only one I need.
Well, we played with someone that he made random teleport or portals everywhere.
The lag though, how can you do that?
His way of playing was if I can't find what I want and what I need, I go make a portal somewhere to generate a new area and go look there, and he was looking for iridium. So he would go to a place in the nether, make a portal, get out, do the 2x2 mine down thing just to level 40, because that's the minimum iridium would be. Didn't care what else was there. Didn't bother to tell anybody else, hey, there's tungsten, there's copper, there's diamond. Didn't care. All he cared about was, I want iridium, that's what I'm getting. He would
sounds
do a
like
small
Ultimate.
area right around the portal. No, it wasn't. And if he couldn't find it within that small area, he'd go back in the nether, do another 100 blocks, make another portal, come out, and look again.
That doesn't
Holy
really
shit.
seem logical.
Holy shit, he generated thousands of chunks.
And he did that on a GT6 server, which means Greg wasn't done with World Gen.
So when we needed to go find new areas to find new shit, we had to go thousands and thousands of blocks because everything was already generated, or we'd have these strange patches generated in the middle of our new world gem because there was a random portal somewhere.
Do you want to tell who that was? Or...
No.
No.
Okay.
But it was annoying, and so, yeah, those aren't allowed.
Oh, it was annoying? I know who it was. I'm just teasing.
We mathed off.
Why?
Make one more set of bronze unless you pulled some out.
I didn't pull anything out.
Oh, I am one thing short.
You math wrong.
Yeah,
Not
I
me.
gave you the stuff.
Well,
So,
when my stuff works fine, then random portals should be
Here.
no longer a problem.
there. There's that. And grab 3 copper and 1 tin out of that crafting thing since you said you wanted your achievement.
Mhm.
Somebody's being an achievement. Never mind.
Huh?
Again.
Do you want to finish that sentence?
I had something stuck in my throat. That's all it was.
Oh man, I'm a way big achievement. I went over to your base and mined your tin, so I got the achievement and then put your tin block back.
I didn't get it.
You probably haven't done the washing yet.
Probably
You gotta do the
not.
washing and crushing, and then you can get this one.
Well, that was useless.
See, she's not properly achievement. Airball. Ing.
Uh-huh.
Are you a cat or a dog?
Parent. Well,
Well,
No.
bears may have also that issue.
he's asking for me to be a perv again. No, but I do like to lick a little.
Speedboat and airplane
hair
would be a great addition
time
to
to
this
time.
pack.
Well, just an elytra would be good.
Now we need your speedboats from ICT Classic.
Yeah, true. That was faster than quantum boots, but it didn't beat like elytra plus nano or quantum leggings. Like,
Yep.
you could destroy servers with that.
Fuck that elytra shit. I hate that damn thing.
You were able to fly 2,000 blocks in a second. I'm not kidding.
I wasn't. I wasn't allowed to fly. I wasn't able to fly shit.
That shit sucked.
I just was
we're
able
talking
to
to
die.
Treasure Hunter.
I was able
yeah.
to die. That was about it.
Yeah, because you're flying against a wall.
Okay, apparently I can't do any math today. Would you like to do the crushing, the washing, and then do it again so you can get your achievement?
Yes.
Because I still need another fucking plate.
Bear's an idiot.
I'm having a day. Leave me alone. I keep forgetting I'm making plates, which means it's 2 to 1.
Why
Not
aren't you using
just
this
one.
thing?
Bronze doesn't work in there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It kind of sucks ass. Steel and iron is like the only thing we can do in there.
How's GT508 right now?
Which one?
Well, the version you're playing right now.
This is before everything got fucked up.
Yeah, this is mostly Greg stuff we're doing right now, so it works.
Thumbs up.
That's a great thing when you do stuff that Greg did. It actually kind of works.
Well, even so, Greg Tech 5 was still a mess.
It was a mess, but the shit worked.
Yeah.
And I've never looked at the
So if I take this
tech
and
side
wash
of
it,
Yes, you have to take a crushed one and wash it.
I didn't get that achievement either.
Did you get the crushed one?
Yes. No. How do you get the crushed one?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Superphoto
Would you go look at your achievements
No.
so you know what you're doing? You gotta make the first tool. You gotta make a tool first.
Oh, I haven't made it. I've made a soft hammer.
That doesn't count.
Ah. I don't care.
So, would you just make us another set of bronze? Since you have the mortar.
No, I don't want to.
I don't think I asked if you wanted to. She keeps
You said,
taking
will you?
She keeps taking my common courtesy of asking her to do something as that it's actually an option to do it. It's just trying to be somewhat civil.
I can see how she'd get confused.
Why do you wear steel armor, iron armor, and bronze armor? Just to ask.
Loot.
Why don't you smelt the steel down?
Because
Or
we gotta
melt
have
it
a
down?
blast furnace to make it back into steel.
You have a blast furnace?
We don't have a blast furnace.
Okay, so these multi-blocks are coke ovens then.
Yes.
Good. I thought they were blast furnaces because Raycrafts look almost like that, but I forgot that it's immersive engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Apparently the turret's going off out there.
By the
He's
way, do
having
you
fun
use the
today.
thermal generators from immersive engineering?
No.
I
We
like
don't
them
use
actually. Quite a
anything
lot.
from immersive engineering in this pack. Except for, like, those.
I like the thermal generators. They produce like 40 IF, and I made myself a challenge. Like, I'll have only 3 of these, and that's my entire power protection. And I'm only allowed to do that.
Alright, Crazy, what the fuck did you do with the wrench?
It's in the table.
It wasn't.
It was.
Lies?
You guys want some spruce trees? Some spruce saplings?
Crazy?
Do we?
Well, I
Yeah,
know
dark oak.
that they're like spruce.
Who
I just didn't know
cares
if you
what they
guys
are?
had any.
No, we have dark oak.
Oh, fancy.
Yes, it's the best kind.
You don't need to rub it
Yes,
Ow.
she does.
in.
This is Crazy we're talking about. She most definitely does. Alright, so we now have an alloy smelter. We can now cook our
Why are we
bronze up
making
in
a
there.
bronze alloy smelter? I thought we were going straight to
Because
steel.
steel is more... Do you have any remembrance of using the bronze alloy smelter?
No.
Okay,
No.
obviously. You obviously
Us
have no
lessons
memory.
in.
The damn thing sucks up so much fucking steam at bronze level, you can't keep it full without like 3 boilers feeding only it. So why in the hell would I want to go to a faster one?
Resource efficiency?
No. I'll waste a little bit of bronze to make the slower one.
I meant like resource efficiency in terms of like steam usage.
Oh, it still uses the same, just faster. I'm glad you're helping to keep an eye on this, Crazy. Appreciate it. Just
I
wasting
forgot.
all the charcoal you made today.
I forgot.
I noticed.
Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Go away.
Alright, so I'm going to have to go do some more mining, because between the turret and we've wasted up all of our cobblestone.
Well, I got 4 stacks if you want them.
Well, my roof took a lot.
I got
Can't
33.
you use cobblestone items, or is there not like an item form like where you make 4 stone slates into a cobblestone or something like that?
For what?
For turrets. I saw another mod pack that had something where you get like out of cobblestone like another material that you can then put together to cobblestone.
Mm.
Invasion pack.
No, I have no idea. I just throw cobbler.
Okay, so you have when you mine stone, you get cobblestone out.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. In the invasion pack, it was something different. You got 4 items out, but it wasn't cobblestone. It was like 4 items that can be combined with clay into cobblestone.
Yeah, we ain't got that kind of gay shit.
Too bad you can't do infinite nesting with these backpacks.
You do realize that would kill your player, right?
Well, you can't do it anyways. You have to have the nesting upgrade.
Yeah, and that's not wise to do because it will kill your player ID. Or whatever it is.
I didn't know that.
Yes, that's why Greg will not add any backpack type things. Because if you nest it in any way and carry too many item IDs on you, it will break your player
Oh wow.
and corrupt your player file, and then you have nothing.
Why would it corrupt your player file? Just to ask.
Too many IDs, too many MBT data. I think is what Greg said.
Only if you go over 32 kilobytes, but that is not easily reached with too many IDs.
Yeah, talk to Greg about it. This is what he told me.
Just to tell you how many items that takes, if the item ID would like be a full integer, which it isn't, and at that version, it is a short, I think. Yeah, it's a short. You have 4 bytes for item and metadata, maybe 6. How's it called? If it's an integer, and then you have 2 bytes for per item. So if you want to corrupt the player file, the inventory with the inventory, you need like a couple thousand of items inside your player data to cause that.
Well, if you start nesting backpacks, that wouldn't take long to do.
Well, one slot is you have to reach over a couple thousand slots, like not 1,000, but 2,000 to 3,000. And then it could happen, but when you reach 4,000, then you can. Then it definitely can happen, but close to 2,000 to 3,000, no.
I'd rather not jack my shit up anyway, so.
Well, I also used to know a guy that really tried to screw his shit up that way. Crazy, we need 2 pistons.
Seems like a great way to screw up your whole world.
Yeah, this other guy, he would make an inventory full of golden bags of holding.
Okay, that can really cause it.
And then put all of those into a golden bag of holding with regeneration on it. That way he could just die when he got all of his looting done wherever he may end up at, and then end up back at his home with a golden bag of holding full of golden bag of holdings.
Yeah, that's too much.
Wow.
If we math that out, it's a double chest, so it's 54 slots times 54 is 2,916 slots worth of data, which is 3,000, which is 24 kilobytes. Ignoring that item NBT takes actually a lot more data. So with that in mind, yeah, that's a point where you actually like can corrupt your file.
And that's the kind of thing that Greg, I guess, is worried about, is that people are enough to do this.
Let's
Now,
say it like this: if you put your entire inventory, only your inventory, full of golden bag of holdings, you're fine. Even if there are items inside of that. If you try to do stacking, then it's not fine.
well, what I tried to convince Greg to do was something like this with the immersive engineering storing crates, where you can't put a storage crate inside of a storage crate. But what Greg said is you will have idiots that would then use another mod's backpack or golden bag of holding to then put the crates in.
Until 1.10.2, it was not possible to detect custom inventories. And in 1.10.2, it was still not 100% detectable, but there was a unique way to detect these type of things now. And that gets like enforced in newer Minecraft versions. But until 1.10.2, everyone had his custom things where they could store the data. And in 1.10.2, you have like a globally interface where everyone can use exactly that. They have an API to base on that. And if you don't want to make it readable, you can still do that. But that's a thing now.
Alright, hold the phone. Crazy, keep an eye on the alloy smelter. Whenever there's steam backing up in the coal boilers, throw some tin in it. I will go get you some redstone.
And I will be right back.
Thanks for the warning.
And I'm not going to unplug my mic, so there should be a loud...
Like
Oh, we're not going to have
sometimes.
to throw you into AFK today?
No, you won't have to.
Yeah, we're probably out of redstone up there because we haven't found a redstone vein and we haven't done much tunneling on 11 yet, so.
Oh,
I'll
by
come
the
look.
way, Bear, did you read that I gave you the fix?
Yeah, I have it.
Good.
We're going to be playing that tomorrow, so I got to try to remember to throw it in there.
Well, since I don't know if I can remember you just in time, but I can remind you.
Okay. I'll remember when they say they're going to go get glowstone, but that'll be a little bit later than I should have done it. I'll try to remember to do it tonight before I leave and go to bed.
Antivirus tried to search through my entire disk.
What did?
Antivir. Antivirus system. It did its normal check. I heard that. Not inside of the, not because the PC made a noise through my headphones or something. The disk ran all at high speed. I heard that.
I found teslatite, sulfur, amethyst. None of the stuff I'm looking for. I wonder if the teslatite actually has the recipe we want. Or if I'm going to have to figure out how to add it.
I wonder if GT5 is actually compatible to what to that IC2 classic version back then.
Don't know, never tried it.
Well, if it hacked deeply into IC2 experimental, I assume that's 1710. Then it might not be 100% compatible, but if it didn't hack too deep into it, then it might be.
Well, we are talking Greg here. He did the basic coding for this, so the chances of him not hacking deep into it is probably pretty slim.
Well, it all depends. That's the thing. I mute myself for a second because I need to be super coder or super typer.
Well, actually, you guys are going to end up getting a gone fishing for a second. I will be right back because I have to do an old man thing.
What's up, guys?
Bear is back in a second. He basically does this bear thing.
Yeah, what?
He went to go take a piss.
Basically.
Guess I got back before he did. You guys aren't cheating there, are you?
What you talking about? I'm doing nothing but standing in one spot eating chips.
That's so healthy.
Yeah, when I was playing FTB Beyond that Beast pack, you could like press E and go into your inventory while you're messing with the applied energistics quartz grindstone, and it would just automatically continue to grind for you.
Yeah, applied energetic is a lot, but too overpowered.
You guys got your macerator up yet?
Yes.
I might have to borrow it. Just take it here with me.
Mm-mm.
I'll tell you what, it's so easy to get gold now that I can go to Nether. All I gotta do is build a platform, attack a zombie piggy, and watch the horde come in.
Cheater.
That's not cheating. I heard Bear talk about it. Unless he's just talking about it and doesn't really do it.
I haven't seen him do it yet.
Oh.
And I'm back. Hopefully I can stay back. Had a bit too much in the way of refi bean today. So that was an emergency old man break.
When isn't it an emergency break?
Well, this one was a little different than most. This one had to do with the food I ate rather than what I had to drink.
Hey Bear, have you ever gone into the Nether and pissed off the zombie pigmen after you've built yourself a little platform to stay up on, and just as they come in, start mowing them down?
Mm-hmm.
To collect the gold?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Crazy called me a cheater.
It's a bit dangerous to do so. Because if you watch, was it Anderzel that did it? Eventually you will get to the point where the pigmen will never stop being pissy.
Oh,
or
wow.
it can glitch that way. And then everybody on the server will be pissed off at you because they can't go in the Nether.
Oh.
Really? Zombie pigmen can glitch out that deep, that extreme?
Apparently.
Let me validate that, because I have the source code.
I seen it happen on the Minecraft server once.
I don't think that should be happening.
It definitely shouldn't. No.
Alright, so I've got 3
Usually the
bronze
player
dust.
has to be close.
I put in 3 copper and 1 tin. 3 bronze dust.
And that's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said it was 1 dust per.
No.
Damn me, not listening.
And apparently her "I'll be right back" was a little late because, well, these things are completely full of steam. So she wasn't here for very long before she said "be right back."
Yes, they can get angry actually, like, at you. And not for an infinite amount of time actually. Like, it just takes a lot longer. Around like 400 ticks plus another 400 ticks randomly added up, and only in a 32 block distance.
Huh.
And then their anger level rises a tiny bit. Oh, okay, that explains something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to see their AI. That's the problem. I can't see their AI. They don't have an AI.
That's a little...
Oh, they have an AI, I think. Never mind, they have an AI.
Okay.
Entity to attack, yeah, attack as attack. But where is like the anger? Interesting. Entity zombie then.
Get your dumb ass in there and go fighting with me. I didn't find redstone. I gotta go get more torches first.
Imagine that.
And you want to not let these things get completely full of steam?
I was not here.
Apparently. Thanks for telling me.
I said BRB.
No, I mean before that. When you said
Oh.
BRB, I came and looked at them, and they were maxed out.
Yeah, I was eating when you were gone.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Could have warned me. Alright, so I'm using up as much of the steam as I can. And I'm going to go down and see if I can find us some redstone. That should be enough to get rid of what's in there, I think.
You can come kill the switch and probably get redstone.
Your arms are broken?
Yeah. I'm lagging.
I see this. You're swatting at things
Yeah.
that ain't there. How about you go inside the factory?
I was trying to kill the witch.
Yeah, just go to the factory, would you? Before you die.
I probably am gonna die because I'm ticking.
You can't die from ticking.
I will if a baby zombie comes through that door.
There's a turret to keep you alive.
If you stay close enough to that.
No, the turret's right by the front door. If she
Yeah,
gets
but
anywhere in the factory, the baby zombie would have to come through the front door. So the turret would kill it. She doesn't have to be anywhere near it.
Well, did you get redstone from it?
You can get shit from it. I wasn't even trying to get redstone from it. I just wanted to get it killed so you'd stop trying to die.
That's not how it works.
Apparently.
Actually, once a
10:05.
pig zombie is
At night.
What are you trying to tell me, crazy?
What?
Exactly. You were over there talking about something and I didn't hear you.
Actually, pig zombies stay angry at you all the time. I'm not joking.
Mm-hmm.
So once hit, it doesn't matter, they stay angry. Forever.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah, they are meant to lose their target. But they don't.
And they can also change targets to another person.
Yeah.
As well.
But basically, once pig zombies are alerted and you run away, they attack. It doesn't matter if they get unless they despawn, of course, because they're hostile mobs. But unless they are basically once they are hit, they target any player.
Mm. Yeah, that was kind of the problem they were having, was nobody could go in the nether because he was pissing them all off.
Did have Greg Tech, how's it called?
No, there was no Greg Tech. This was the vanilla server?
No, I mean, does Greg Tech have entity cramming? That version.
Entity crowding? Yes.
How many?
2 in 1, more than 2 in 1 block, I do believe.
Yeah, then you can actually, like, is it for each type or all entities?
Each type of entity that's in that block, I do believe. You can literally set up a pigman spawn trap with Greg's stuff just to get.
Yeah, but not like Minecraft, where or if there are more than 5 entities, it doesn't matter of the type, are inside of the one block, they hurt each other. And what you can do in Minecraft, in that version where they have that, you can stack up like to 24 minecarts, and when a pigman jumps in, only the pigman gets damaged.
Oh, this you can just make the thing drop them into 1 block and they'll die. Have them on a hopper and hopper will collect the gold.
Yeah, right. But the problem is, always one pigman will stay.
What's wrong with that? He'll kill his buddy that drops in with him.
The minecart option that I just told you will not leave any pigmen behind. And it works the same as Greg's works. So you can make a farm, you don't leave any pigmen behind. So you start killing them and they don't become angry at you afterwards, like only those that are already there.
Well, you don't have to kill them. This would be a passive farm. They'd kill themselves.
Yeah.
Once you get more than 2 in that block, all 3 of them in that block would take damage and basically suffocate and drop the gold. Done. No murder needed. Let Greg murder him. Hey, look, we found a spawner.
What you got?
You should be able to technically do the same thing with a zombie spawner too.
Well, I have a zombie
Except
spawner
you're not going to get the iron because the iron is a rare loot drop. And you can't get rare loot drops unless it's a player kill.
Dang.
You would just get the rotten flesh.
Well, out of those 1,000 zombies that I killed, I didn't even get 1 piece of iron.
Well, I guess that's part of the rare part of it.
Yeah, rarity.
It's Spiker to be able to tell you better, but it's basically an RNG thing. Random number generator. Yeah. Where basically you have some number that basically has to come up for it to drop it. Oh, look at that.
What exactly?
A zombie to drop a iron ingot.
I think it's a 1 in 25 chance.
Yeah.
At least 15 zombies over there the other day.
Yeah, but remember, this is Minecraft. It uses an RNG for that 1 in 25. That does not mean that 1 in 25 will give it to you. It has a number that it has to roll. Like, say, it has to roll a 3 out of the chance of 25, out of a pool of 25 numbers.
Let's look it up.
So you can roll 25 times and never hit a 3.
Kind of like my RNG for my weapon stats in my game. You have the ability to get a really nice sword, but probably never gonna happen. You gotta go to the bigger boss battles, and when you hit those bosses, the number will be increased. So I I didn't want people to get certain stuff, so there's about a 1 in a million chance that you'll get it. Just a random box in the world. That way people have to go to the boss battles.
Mm.
I'm a bit of a dick that way.
Well, I got one piece of redstone for us. I also may or may not have 2 actual iridium ore in my inventory and 38 iridium shards in my inventory.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass.
Maybe we
Is
should make a
arc worth
pickaxe.
$20. Fair.
I
Say
didn't
what?
realize you guys were going to keep the server on that long.
Is arc worth $20?
Yes. If your computer can handle it.
It's not mine, it's XAR's.
Oh, then yes.
I'm just answering the question.
What is it?
Arc.
Oh. Yeah,
Actually,
I mean,
you have a 1 in 3 chance that the rare drop with how's it called, potato, iron ingot, or potato. But the thing is, that's also like a rare drop, so that's on top of that.
You have a 1 in 3 chance that you're going to get either a carrot, a potato, or an iron ingot if you get the actual 1
rare
in
drop.
whatever chance it is for the rare drop.
Yeah.
Because all 3 of them are considered a rare drop for the player kill. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing really good on iron though anyways, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Yeah, iron
all
in this
that
one is
lemonite
not
vein.
difficult.
Also, if you want to make an iron farm, you make a village.
What?
You
If you
make a
make
village and use the
Lava.
stupid ass
I'll just use Tango Tech's
golems.
little thing.
Yeah, basically that.
What was it? Hermitcraft or something? Tango Tech was showing up. I was like, that's too much math.
Iron Titan.
Yeah, that's too much math for me. I'm just gonna go mine out this lemonite vein.
Yeah, get caught doing something like that on here. I think the server admin might have something to say about it.
Well, a small village, I mean, spawns iron golems by itself anyway, so
well,
you can't really...
The way, because Notch was discussing villages in a blog post on YouTube, and he said, you're supposed to go and make this village your own. You're supposed to customize it. You're supposed to build it up, and you get rewarded for doing so. The bigger you make it, eventually you'll get iron golems. Iron golems weren't supposed to be a thing that villages would already have. It's something that you kind of bring to the village.
Yeah.
But I don't want to waste my time building a village, so I never get iron golems.
To be fair, building a village is really simple. Just doors. That's it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, a block of dirt and some doors.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go cheat real quick because I forgot my numbers. So I need to go Google how many bronze plates I need for a bronze blast furnace.
Really? You gotta Google that?
Yeah.
You can't just search a Nye.
I could have used a calculator, but I decided not to.
I was thinking maybe using not enough items.
Well, you
Calculate
still
like
have
what
to
item.
calculate it.
Yeah, but no, I was thinking making like a plugin for not enough items or just enough items. That basically you select an item and it tells you exactly what base components you need out of what it can make.
Well, that doesn't
124
work
plates.
if it's unless you're going to multiply it times all the things that we need for the multi-block.
No, it assumes that you have all the structure.
Yeah, the structure isn't the hard part. Making the blast furnace itself is easy. It's making the structure that's the pain in the ass.
196 bronze plates. I could have sworn it was 215. Alright.
I heard that.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're cutting a branch off a tree and a creeper kind of wanders up to see what you're doing.
You have a map, moron.
And then while you're trying to clean up the,
I heard
hey
that.
moron, I'm not a cheater and use my map to see what the fuck's around me. My map is for waypoints only. We have discussed this.
Yeah, but how often did I really use my map?
I used it earlier when I was looking for cows, but I forgot that I had a map up until that point.
Okay, I have now had 3 creepers blow up in this same hole. I think it's time for me to get the fuck away from this hole. All this because I forgot to save some wood back to make torches.
I still got wood, dork.
Yeah, but I was over here going down in the mining hole. Why would I come back over there to get the wood when I'm standing beside a tree? Dork.
Hey. No name calling.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's go see, guys, what Bear and Crazy are doing.
Ah, fuck a duck.
Bear right now for me on the stream is making sticks to torches with sticky resin.
I forgot. You can't make glass bottles in this.
Or not.
No.
Minecraft way.
Do you want some glass bottles too? I'm glad you mentioned it before I got too far away from base.
I can just bucket the creosote. It's fine.
Oh, don't be silly. I don't need them.
I've got 32 purple drink in my inventory that'll turn into glass bottles for you.
Then I'm going to leave them alone because I need them for potions. Yeah. You can use yours.
If he will drink his purple drink.
And don't we still have a bunch of purple drink in a dungeon in the stronghold?
Yes.
Stronghold, I'd really like to see this, guys.
No.
I have a couple endo pearls so we can get this party started.
The special party.
I have some blaze rods, yes, and some ender pearls, yeah.
We actually only have 1 ender eye in there, so we have to give it 11.
By the way, what do you think of the slowness 5 potion that exists now?
I would love to try it out on Bear.
Why does everybody think I'm the fucking test dummy?
Because you're the tester.
You are.
Because you're basically the beaker.
I'm not beaker, damn it! I don't
no.
squeak or make noises.
Beakers are for holding chemicals. You want to use a. You want to use the Berlin flask.
He meant the beaker from the Muppets.
Oh, sorry, that was before my time.
Before my time either, so I know it only from the guy who helped me making tiny chests.
Damn, that makes me feel old.
They're fucking young, ain't they? Fucking kids.
I'm 24. Yes. I'm getting 25 this year. I'm young.
I'm about 3 years younger than Crazy. I heard of the Muppets. I just didn't have TV. I'm broke.
I didn't watch the Muppets also that much, especially when getting older.
I know that there was this one guy who was homeless, and all the other Muppets would just treat him like shit.
Now wait a minute. That's not the Muppets. That's Sesame Street, fucker.
But you knew exactly what motherfucker was being
That's
mistreated.
the Grouch.
Yo, I know who they're beating on.
He technically is a Muppet, but he's not in the Muppets.
Okay.
I have 54 torches.
Well, that could have fucking helped about 10 minutes ago when I was blowing up the world.
I should probably mention that now that I'm here at your base, I didn't bring any cobble. But I do have some plants.
Watch out for the creepers.
Walnuts. I'm not afraid of creepers.
Apparently we breed them around here, so.
We have a
Stop
whole yard
making
full of them.
orgies, Bear.
We have
Alright.
nothing better to do with our time than just breed fucking creepers. I'm not quite
What
sure
is
why.
this boy doing? This isn't. This is Crazy's box. What is this boy doing?
You like my farmhouse down there?
I'm coming up to the big place. Well, wait, no. This is where all the damn trees and everything go.
Wasn't
All right.
that sticky pistons?
So I've
No,
got
steam
cashews,
compressor wasn't.
walnut. What else did I
Look at
bring
all
for
this
you?
loot on the ground. Monster drops.
Cashews and walnut. I forgot something.
Holy crap, you have a lot of bronze. Or
Mm-hmm.
copper on the ground. Copper on the ground.
Creeper.
Alright, guys. So this is Bear and Crazy's base. It's a lot bigger than mine. What's up, boys?
Question, how do you play on the server?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard that.
He blew up your rubber tree.
Motherfucker.
That's not fair. Why would you tattle on me?
Because it's fun.
I think
Find
it's-
some dirt.
I've got a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Heard
look
that
at
one too.
I found a magnetite.
Yeah, we have
he
a
does.
very large one underneath us.
Alright.
At least there is no toxic rain in this world.
Well, hey, you know what? That's not even fair. That's not even fair.
What?
Mhm.
I'm not even covering this hole up.
Why is that?
Because it's right next to your other hole.
The other hole is a cave. You can connect them if you'd like and make this entrance over here. Here, we'll
That's
just
a
cover.
solid argument. Like, that's a super solid argument.
We'll cover this one up, and you can make a new entrance over there.
Alright, well, yeah. I'm going to fix something real quick. I'll come over here. Let's see. So I need to put that there. And then, boom. That's a stubby tree. There you go.
Mm.
Oh, I got my dirt. Okay. So do you want the entrance here?
Yeah, it's
'Cause
fine.
then I'll have to put stairs. Stair-ish. I don't like that. We'll cover that up too.
Now that you done cheated,
I didn't cheat.
how many bronze plates do I need?
196.
So 196 times 2.
Quit cheating.
No. Because Greg Tech, you can share the middle wall and put your blast furnaces together.
Yeah, but you still need the first one,
Yeah.
and you got to have 2 ingots for each plate.
Well, you might as well, I guess, yeah.
So I still need whatever that number was you said times 2.
196.
Yeah, 196 times 2.
Why not make the thing that does the plates?
So you
I'm-
need 6 stacks of bronze ingots.
That's 392.
I'm working on it. Really crazy? Would you?
What? I'm doing something in that table.
Yeah, well, no, you're not.
That's
Yes,
6
I was.
seconds.
I've had it for this entire time. Use a different one.
Yeah.
What? Who? Where?
That's around 6 stacks worth of bronze.
Yeah. 6 plus 8 will get you one of them.
Hey,
Now what do you want?
table.
Yeah, I'm out of it. Now I guess, do you want the other one?
No.
Well, then hush it. I'm out of it. And I need you to make another piston. Spygard,
Mm.
if that's you eating chips, I am going to have to come to Germany.
It's not chips.
I'm still going to have to come to Germany.
It's salty sticks.
I'm still going to have to come to Germany. Knock it off.
Like a salty 6.
Apparently something to get Bear salty. Because Spiker's going to sit here and eat it in the middle of the damn stream. While unmuted.
Ow!
You walked right in front of me while I'm getting charcoal. Not my fault.
Always your fault.
That is so funny.
Rude much? Alright, so we have the compressor. So that means Crazy now needs to make us an anvil.
For what?
For making a hammer.
Why do you need an anvil for a hammer? Oh. Never mind.
Welcome to Greg Tech, Crazy. How is your day?
How much copper do you have actually left in processing?
I have no idea.
Do you want this extra dirt, Bear, or do you want me to just lay it down somewhere?
Oh, I'll gladly take it.
Oh, okay.
Damn dirt I can get around this place. All the
You
fucking
already have
creeper holes.
windmills?
Yeah, they're just for my turret and my water.
Wooden barrel. You guys got a factory, like legit. All I have, like I was making a windmill. That's what I have, a giant windmill type thing. You built this windmill on, oh God, what was it?
Yesterday.
No, him and Junior have like a restaurant or something, and they have this windmill that someone helped him build. I was trying to model mine after that. It looks like a ice cream cone upside down.
Are you talking about the one, the old GT5 single player that me and Junior were doing?
I thought
Where,
it was a recent one. I thought it was recent. I might be getting things confused in my head.
I'd say there is a guy that built a windmill for us. But that was back in my GT5 single player world that I ended up opening up to a server for these guys to come play with me. And one of my viewers created a windmill for me there.
Yeah,
Kind
you
of looks
tore
like a
down your pump
Dutch
house, and then you built a new 2-story type conical house.
The fuck is a conical house?
Conical cones, ice cream cones.
I did not make an ice cream cone house.
It looks like one. It looks like a very gothic ice cream cone.
When the hell did I make a ice cream cone looking house? I have no idea what the hell you're talking
North,
about, dude.
east, south, and west. It has doorways open, and
Yeah, that's got to be the Dutch style windmill that.
yep, that's the one.
Yep,
Ice cream cone
that's the
house.
old GT5 server or GT5 world. Spiker, seriously, do you not have a mute button, fucker?
Sorry.
No, you're not, because I've said it twice. Sorry would only count if you did it once and stopped. Sorry does not work the second time.
The second time was purely not on accident.
Did you guys happen to find...
Okay, I finished off these last two, and then I'm stopping.
Railcraft goggles?
No.
Damn it. I thought they looked really cool. I wanted to get some.
And if you can make them, dude.
I know, but they looked expensive when I was looking at them earlier. They're probably cheaper now. Just a couple days ago.
Do we not have any pyrite left? Am I seriously going to have to use regular iron? I'll use magnetite first, David.
And you don't have a regular crafting table, of course.
Iron.
Shadows order list. Carpenter, forestry, centrifuge, squeezer, Stirling engine.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Ain't nobody making him shit.
There's nothing on your list, Bear.
Nope.
I'll fix that.
Hey. You take my iron out of here.
Do you have iron in there? I need 2 ingots of it.
No, someone took my 2 ingots.
No, I didn't take it. I'm trying to get some
For what?
to
By the
make this
way,
damn
treasure
anvil.
hunter,
Yeah.
did you know that in newer versions, if
Do you not
had,
need...
you're more likely to being attacked than other players that don't wear a mob hat.
I'm confused. What?
If you wear, for example, a skeleton hat,
Yeah.
in newer Minecraft versions, and a group of people and you are fighting against skeletons, the skeletons are more likely to attack you than all other players.
Because I don't have a hat.
No, because you have a skeleton head.
I do not.
No, if you wear a skeleton head or another
Oh.
mob head.
Oh, okay.
So you
Sorry.
can make like meat shields. Basically tell your friends, hey, wear this hat, that brings you luck. Being shot at constantly.
Right.
Something Bear would do.
12,000 mil buckets for the IE oven.
I wouldn't have to. Junior wears them all the time. We streamed this morning and he wore a freaking, well, I don't think he's stopped. Every day on that server he's got that stupid ass wither skeleton skull on.
Yeah, Wither Skeleton is sadly not really useful. He needs to wear a skeleton head because ranged mobs.
Hmm.
At least you know when you're in range of a skeleton and Junior is nearby to you, to a certain range. You're
So it
safe from
has to
attacks.
be the mob that the head is of.
Yeah.
Mm.
That light
So if you
gray.
wear a zombie attack, you're like more likely to be targeted by zombies. If you wear a skeleton head, you're more likely to be targeted by skeletons. Back and forth.
The light gray glass looks a lot better than the vanilla.
No, it
Thank
doesn't.
you.
Shut up.
The vanilla has too much noise.
Mm-hmm. It's too busy, isn't it?
No,
I call it noise. I'm sorry. I come from a game art background. That's noise.
No, come on. For me, you have to say this one looks more busy than that one.
No.
I'd say it definitely looks more noisy.
Which noisy would mean the same thing as busy, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
By the way, you
No, it looks better.
talked about your own game. In which language did you make that?
Well, I'm gonna do it in C# just because that's the one I've been learning.
Ah.
Granted, C# isn't really the best for trying to make games when you compare it to Java or C++. But that's what
First
Unity.
one who says that. Really?
Well, what's that?
First one who says that.
I don't believe that way. That's just what I've heard. I'm gonna make it in C# regardless because the Unity engine is C#, and
Yeah.
you've got stuff like Pokemon Go was made in Unity. You've also got
Mario Run.
No, it's kind of like this game. I'm trying to figure out what it's called. Rage.
Rust?
Rust. There you go. That one's made in Unity.
Yeah, Unity is a great language, but you're one of the first people who says that C# is not as good as Java or C++. Like,
I
you're
thought
a
Sharp
legit
was the
the first,
same thing.
basically a more limited version.
C# is more efficient and more streamlined, so it's good for like tools, but not very much for
Hey, go kill that witch.
programs.
It basically compiles into machine code, which is basically like better than Java in that regard. That
Yep.
it has not a library on top of that, but this is already like no longer a really big issue at all.
Now there's a bunch of tools for C++ to go through, and they fix all the inefficiencies out. So
Yeah.
anything you can think about doing, Bear, you can do it. In fact, it's probably already been done, and you can go find a tool for it. or a whole library full of tools.
Mm.
The only thing that I don't like about C# is when you, for example, when you use lists or a dictionary or something like that. When you go outside of in the dictionary in this case, or set, if you use a key that's not present, it crashes in the dictionary class. Compared to Java, which is the hash map in this case, or the map, when a key is not present, it returns a null value instead of crashing.
I don't know. I can't even get mine to I can't even put it into debug mode and start running it if I'm missing something. Normally,
Yeah.
you gotta make sure all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed. It's a very Java. You know, you've got kids that are like me. I started with Java. I played with for all but 2 weeks when I first started because I didn't want to learn it because I heard Dark Basic was the better one for making games.
Oh, Java is now really good for games, actually.
I was 12. I wasn't very intelligent at that time.
Well, back then it wasn't also really good for games.
Java
Minecraft.
was no, Minecraft wasn't even out. I'm 28, man. I'm almost 30. When I was 12 was a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I mean even Minecraft could run much quicker if it was like improved in performance, like a lot.
Oh yeah.
You could get like at least 200 to 300% performance speed out of it.
I don't know.
Especially
right now, I'm just
in
going through trying to get a ray tracing engine figured out. I don't want to use
ray
someone
tracing.
else's. I don't want
Oh,
to use someone
interesting.
else.
Yeah.
We need an enchanting table.
Ray casting or ray tracing is not really simple because you have to go from, depending on how your camera is, like you have to convert a 2D plane into a 3D environment if you do a 3D game.
Yeah, I have 32 levels. Crazy.
I have 28, and you know I'm going to die.
I had 28, and then well, you guys see what happened there.
Is your game 2D or 3D?
I'm gonna do a 3D game.
Is it a Minecraft camera or is it a third-person camera?
Wait, you said we had...
I'm gonna do probably a third person, or maybe I could do something like Rust. I don't know.
Oh, I hate third person.
Well, I want to be able to switch between the two of them. Like my uncle, he's playing Fallout 4, and you can switch between them.
Oh, no, that would be better.
Hey,
let's say like this.
Can I go into the Twilight Forest in this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so you need a diamond or what else?
Yeah,
a diamond.
Only a diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. I haven't.
You can make one.
What's that?
You can make one, or can't you? Greg Tick should have a way to make diamonds. And if he didn't remove the diamond recipe,
It should be if they didn't fuck with it. It should be you have to use an implosion compressor for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Some glass out of a furnace.
Yes.
But yeah, because I worked with ray casting already a tiny bit.
I put it on the ceiling.
A third-person camera is actually quite harder than compared to a first-person camera.
Well, first person was the first one that I was going to do because that's the first one that I actually learned how to do as far as setting up a camera. But I don't know anything about making a ray tracing engine. So,
well, in the first person, you can already camera position as a 3D starting position. So, and the direction of the camera viewing as direction where to look. While in a third-person camera, you need to you have the 3D position of your camera and the direction, but with your mouse, you have to account for the mouse, like where it is moving with in the 2D space and what it does in a 3D space. Like that's a problem if you have like mouse ray casting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, in 3D
Hold
space,
on,
it's like
hold
easy.
on, hold on. Shit. Trying to get a
What?
word in edgewise with you two is about murder.
Sorry.
Did we take over that much?
Yes. Okay, crazy. Forge hammer. Done. Can start hammering up all of this bronze and start making our plates. And no, you will not get 3 to 2 unless that was backported. That was a 112 or a 09 thing that they added for pussies.
So what is it now?
2 to 1, just like Greg intended.
Okay, cool.
Okay, last word, Bear, and then I'm going to leave.
Break out a block.
I'm going to leave now.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
You expected much worse, correct?
No, not really.
Okay, bye-bye.
Break out this block.
You
All
don't
right,
have
Bear,
a
I want
pickaxe?
you to do me a favor. We need to do a community action.
What block? This one?
This block.
Yep, the right.
Okay.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Why are you putting a tank down there?
I'm protecting my levels. Leave me alone.
Oh. She's pissing out levels. Everybody, look. Crazy's tinkling in a hole.
Shut up.
Anyways, Bear, if you would be so kind as to help me since Supercoder is unable to be on,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go into my nether portal I have here and go to the fortress and cobble off the whole blaze spawner so that we can just use it as like a blaze spawner that's not going to kill us, but we can still kill them.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, there's like something wrong with your pack, and every time I go anywhere, there's like 50 mobs everywhere.
That
I
would be
don't know.
because you're on a server.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The mob cap is higher than it is on single player.
Yeah, the most I've ever played with, you got like 2 or 3. But when I get in there, there's like 50. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait until we get this blast furnace done, because right now I'm kind of stuck in an alloy smelter.
Okay. I didn't realize you were that close to getting your blast furnace done.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at 1, 2, 3, 4.5 stacks of bronze.
Alright. Well, I'm kind of screwed then. I haven't even found a tin vein. I guess
That's
it's my own fault.
kind of the nice thing about having a tin vein right out your back door.
Oh, yeah. That's the luckiest I've ever seen anyone get.
That's the luckiest I've ever fucking gotten.
Servers against it. You planted that.
Yeah.
We had that tin vein on the other GT5 server. Kind of.
Yeah, but we had to look for that motherfucker. That wasn't quite as easy as, oh, it's right there on the hill when I walk out the back door.
We don't have a back door.
Well, never mind. We need to make a furnace.
A powered furnace?
Yeah, but I don't want to waste any more bronze than I have to. Oh, we need to make an extractor.
We need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep.
What for?
Because I'm tired.
I need another piston.
I have no internet access right now.
Well, that sucks.
And I have no idea how I'm able to talk to you. Oh, it's back. No,
All right.
Our internet does that every once in a while.
Make us a another piston. And I will
The
get
iron?
this. Yeah, it's over there on the floor.
If it kicks me out before then, you're shit out of luck.
Mm-hmm. Now, didn't you tell me you didn't have to go to bed? You didn't have a bedtime tonight. You didn't have to get up tomorrow.
I don't, but now I'm tired.
I
It's
don't even want to. I don't even want to hear it.
It's 47 minutes past my bedtime.
I
normal bedtime.
don't even want to hear it. We have not even been streaming for 2 hours yet, and you're already whining. You
YouTube
gotta
says
go to
2
bed.
hours.
1 hour, 45 minutes, and 57 seconds.
Close to fucking enough.
That is not 2 hours. Shadow, you can stop whining. You've got to get off already.
It won't let me connect back.
Lies.
I'm trying.
My patience, yes, as always.
That's what I do best.
This is well known.
You guys are really fucked up.
Yeah.
You have a southeast base.
Okay. Is there a problem with this?
I was trying to head north, and I went the opposite direction of you guys, and I ended up going northwest instead of north. I was using you as my guide.
Yeah, don't do that. We will screw you up every time.
I don't know if you're southeast or if I'm northwest. Someone messed up.
No, we're southeast of spawn.
I just randomly found a spot.
We kind of go diagonal. That's how Bear works.
So
2 years of working with him, you learn to go diagonal.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Is that a veiled thing or?
Okay, I have everything for our extractor except for the piston.
Yeah. It's saying logging in, and it's not going in.
Yeah, cancel and try again. It gets stuck sometimes.
Alright, so I'm gonna go get 10. So I don't really need this.
And look, Wild Crazy has appeared.
I'm gonna kill you in about 5.5 seconds.
We got spawned on a really shitty area. Like,
Yeah, and the bad thing is we need to put our first portal over there for the Twilight.
Over where?
At spawn.
Oh.
Because the it's always like guaranteed that the biome inside of spawn is safe.
Oh, okay.
But it is not guaranteed that it will be over here where I am or where you are. I have actually spawned into a dark forest, and when you do that, you instantly get blindness, which is a real pain in the ass trying to find your way out of it.
I don't think I've ever had blindness. What was that? The whole screen goes black or what?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And when you're running over top of a Twilight Dark Forest tree that can actually have lava pools in it, because the leaf blocks in the Twilight Dark Forest are considered like rock, so they can spawn lava pits. It's kind of a pain in the ass trying to get out.
Yep. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go to bed, you.
Bye.
Wimp.
Hush it.
2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 5. Okay.
I think you found the only tin on this island, though.
I wouldn't doubt it. Alright, so I'm actually probably going to end the stream in a minute, because all you guys are going to have for the next, like, 20 minutes at least is me standing here shoving shit into a hammering machine, trying to get enough bronze done up to make a blast furnace. But yeah, we have 2 iridium ore, 63 plus 4 iridium shards. So yeah, we got plenty of iridium. We're doing good right now. That's enough to be able to replicate.
I have a hammer if you want one.
What do you mean a hammer?
A forge hammer. I can just pick it up and bring it over there.
Oh, I already made ours.
I know, but you can do it in twice the amount of time.
Oh. Twice the amount of steam though too.
I'll bring my boiler. I'm not, like, the only thing that I would do after, because I've got my compressor and I've got my forge hammer. Next thing, the only thing I would really do is the blast furnace. I'm not going to waste bronze on anything else.
Well, you
I
have
can
to
just,
have at least what we just made.
what do you got?
Well, you don't
All
have
you
to
need
have the
is
macerator.
no, you only need the compressor and the forge, or the hammer, and
Yes,
then you'll be able to make your blast furnace, and then you'll be able to go to steel, and you'll be
but
able to
you
do
need
all
an
your other
extractor,
machines. What do you need an extractor for?
rubber.
Not to make your, oh, well, wait a minute. You can make the extractor with steel, though, can't you?
You can make a steel one if you want to, yes, but why would you?
Good point. I made one on my other world because I was not wanting to deal with the bronze.
The only reason I could see making a steel one instead of a bronze one is if you're going to use the Railcraft rolling machine to make your steel plates, because you can't make bronze plates of it. That would be the only advantage I can think of making a steel one. Hey Nano, and hey Sepra. I can never remember how to say your name, dude. Isn't shoving shit in machines like 78% of Greg Tech? Well, if you talk to Greg, Greg will tell you it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be automating it so you don't have to do it yourself. But I am not a huge person for automation, and in the Steam time, the only thing I can really do to automate it is to put a hopper on the top and a hopper on the bottom. And the way I set up my machines, that's not possible. I'd have to change it. We're gonna have to go mining and see if we can find the damn nickel vein soon. Or at least a limonite vein. I think I found a limonite vein, actually. Because I gotta get some nickel to make the EBF.
Oh, you need nickel for the EBF?
Yeah, heat-proof casings.
That's a good thing that I found that nickel in my last world.
Usually I use yellow limonite and get it when you wash it. I've never used regular nickel for nickel.
I found a quartzite vein.
What the hell are you gonna do with quartzite?
I'm never going to run out of picks. But it's not the quartz. Boom, there it is. Certus quartz ore. That's what I want. I don't know. What can you do with quartzite?
Not a whole lot. Make comparators.
Nah.
There's not a whole lot of use for it.
I was running out of picks.
I'm using steel ones at the moment.
Fancy.
That's what happens when you find 11 crates of steel in the stronghold.
You start to get rich and start acting barite. Where's barite?
3, 4, 5.5 stacks.
I'll just
Hey guys.
check it out.
Hey, Nat. What's up?
What's happening?
Not much. Long week.
Mm,
So, sulfur and barite.
I think your dog wants to go out.
No, he's not happy with me at the moment.
Ah.
And I'm bothering him.
Mm.
Barite seems useless.
Because
Yeah.
he has found a spot on the blanket that he is insisting on licking. It's driving me crazy.
Yes. Dogs are good at that.
So have you purged the server yet?
Nope. I didn't sleep last night, so I stayed off today and slept all afternoon.
Hmm.
I think we're going to do it tomorrow after the morning stream.
What is it?
Purging the world gen of the GT6 only server.
GT6 only?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're doing a world gen reover, huh?
Yeah.
With all your Mario rocks.
Yes. Nano said her dog licks her bed all the time. It's really annoying. Nat,
Yeah.
she directed that to you. Yeah, my cubby every now and then will come over here and just start licking my blanket. It's like, look, jackass, go away.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I better stop for a minute as I have run out of steam. Good thing is I'm using steel pipes, so there's quite a bit caught up in them. Hopefully I won't run out.
Oh, I found a dungeon.
We're getting awful lucky with dungeons on this server.
What kind is it? It's a zombie dungeon. I got an iridium ore. Yeah.
Oh, Greg's fixed that, by the way.
What's that?
Yeah, in GT6.
In the latest one,
Mm-hmm.
where you get an iridium ore, you will now get iridium shards. And where you had iridium shards, you'll get, what was it that he changed it to?
Scrap box.
Yeah. So apparently he doesn't want us to have iridium at all.
No. Well, the idea, I think, is that we can get. He doesn't want his strongholds to be so overpowered. They're supposed to give you a boost at the beginning. They're not supposed to give you anything basically beyond steel level. And so if you have all that uranium that can, or iridium that can spawn in them, it makes them pretty overpowered, and you can jump a bit in tech.
You jump quite a bit in tech.
Yeah, if you just go hunting for the strongholds rather than actually doing, well, work.
Yeah, it's just this one. It's got one chest in it. That's all, and a bunch of zombies. There was one iridium ore, so I did get lucky there.
Yeah, why don't we make a pick out of that?
Hey, you know what? You guys all this talk about GT5. I'm I'm the new retard, and you didn't want to explain it for the retard.
Mm-mm.
Hey, I know he's gonna eventually find some Iridium more.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just
you
let
should
you
totally
screw up.
make
It's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. I've got enough for a replicator now. This is a zombie spawner, though. That's good to have. Zombie dungeon.
Yeah, I was realizing the other day that I had never actually dug up my nickel vein.
Oh wow.
So I
So
take it you're planning on doing that before we
I
reset.
am working on my nickel vein now. I
All
know
right.
you don't really need a whole lot of nickel, but
It's good to have because you can make iridium out of it.
What, an ore washer or a centrifuge?
No, you have to have aqua riga, however the fuck you
Aqua
guys pronounce that shit.
Aguariga, that's good for getting out of silver.
You need that stuff to
My heart just jumped a beat. I saw an iron ore and I thought it was tin.
you gotta wash it in that stuff and get platinum group sludge out of it. And then you can get osmium, iridium, all that good happy horse shit.
Yeah, so I figured I probably should mine this vein up.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm gonna have to go on another boat ride. I gotta go find a new continent.
Alright, so I have our blast furnace itself made. Now I just need to get all these plates done and an ass ton of bricks done, because for this you need the 32 bronze plated bricks, which is these bad boys. So 6 plates per brick, and it gives you 1, not 2. They changed in fucking 9, I do believe. I remember correctly. They want to make everything super grindy, but then they want to make 1 brick instantly turn into 2. Weird magic. Which I never understood. But I guess that's why I'm not on the GT5 dev team, because,
Also, you can't code much yet.
no. I'm actually going to be apparently on the ICT Classic team, but I'm not going to be a coder. I'm going to be the head asshole.
Oh, consultant.
I'm going to be the tester that says, this shit's broke, fix it.
Oh, so you're the test bear?
Yeah, pretty much. Because Spiker said he wanted to find a person or a group of people that want to code ICT Classic for 112. And then he's going to put me kind of in charge of telling them what they need to fix when they fuck something up. It's like, yeah, you're going to make them really, really happy.
They're going to hate you.
Well, most people do. I figure everybody has 2 settings when it comes to me. Either everybody learns to love me, or everybody learns to hate me. There's no real neutral when it comes to me.
Odd.
Well, I really don't love you, bear. But I don't hate you either, so what's that say?
That means you must be a little different.
Well, you haven't done really anything to piss me off today.
Today. Give me time. The day's not over. Hi, Mr. Meyer. It's not being picked up as of yet. He's hoping to find somebody that will do it. He doesn't have the, I don't even know what the word is for it, the ambition to do it anymore. But there's enough of us that are complaining that we want it that he sees that somebody should do it. So anybody that's good at Minecraft coding, you know, get a hold of Spiker.
Is Spiker
If you,
trying to retire?
yes, he's planning on quitting with. He's already said he wasn't going to code anymore after he got done with 110, but now he's doing all these side project things. He's planning on making his own game, which he's working on a little bit here and there, but he's still doing other things that I didn't expect him to still be doing.
Like what?
He's got a pre-generator, something called Born a Barn, which I guess is villages will stay loaded because of the villagers constantly opening and closing doors.
Oh yeah, I heard.
So he made a mod called Born in the Barn that will keep villages from being loaded just because of the villagers fucking with the doors. Well, Nano, go to the IC2 Classic Discord and talk to him there. Or if you're still in my Discord, you can talk to him there about it. Because he may have changed his feelings on it since you last did it and forgot you offered. Or maybe he's wanting more than one person. I don't know. Alright, I should have enough bronze actually made now. I'm going to make this the last set. And just hammer the rest.
I'm headed east.
You do know 10 can spawn as low as 40, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I've been going around trying to find tin veins and chart them all out in my Excel sheet.
Where the hell did she put the soft hammer? There it is. Because I done fucked up and let the hammer get too low. First time I've done that this time around, damn it. So now I gotta let everything get filled up. I know better than trying to run the hammer and the alloy smelter at the same time.
Anyways, those black horses are about 3,000 blocks away. You probably don't want them. But I did find some other horses that are 500 blocks away from me. And there was one black one there.
Well, I like the ones that are all black.
Yeah, she was all black.
Crazy likes the ones that are black with white spots.
Okay.
She
Well,
calls that her Oreo.
You won't find an Oreo at the 500 block one, but you'll find your black one.
Okay.
And does it tell me? Okay, it is -300 by by 350.
Oh, excuse the shit out of me.
I've only got one saddle so far, and that's out of 2 dungeons. So they're not going to be as popular in this server as I normally find them.
Did you find any donkeys yet?
I haven't. I've been looking. Well, you like donkeys too?
I gotta have a junior.
If you run
Okay,
out of food,
so
will your boat break?
if you run out of what?
If you run out of food and you have no more, like you're empty on your hunger, will your boat break?
Will your boat break? No.
I've had boats break on me randomly in the ocean. Just now, motherfucker. Oh, the server thought that I ran into an island.
Hmm.
But in my single player, it's happened before. And there's obviously no server client lag issues there.
Well, remember, single player is still technically a server.
Oh.
You have an internal server and a client. And boats are very bad when it's going between client and server, even if it's not over the internet. Because Minecraft has this weird way of fixing arguments, I guess you would call it, between the server and the client.
Client always wins.
I think that's the way it goes, except with boats.
Ah. Yeah, client is always supposed to win. Server is always supposed to assume that it's stupid. At least that's good programming anyways.
Yeah, boats
Unless
so
you're a
do not go by
financial
that.
institution. If you're a financial institution, then obviously the server is always correct. Just saves you money that way.
Yeah.
Bastards. I like these, Oh, no! Stop it!
Apparently you don't like that.
I don't like boats being all retarded. No, come back!
Which in Minecraft they very much are.
You know, if you stand on your boat and hit it, it won't rock.
You ever had your
In fact, I
client
did
argue
notice...
so bad with the server that you can stand on your boat and break it, and it's not under you when you break it?
I think my boat's cool.
I've had them disconnected so bad that when I broke it, it was like 2 chunks away.
Oh, wow.
But I've also had crazy sit and tell me on a server that my boat is here when technically my boat, I think, I'm sitting over here in my boat. I get out, I try to break the boat, it won't break.
Mm.
And Crazy's like, well, your boat's not right there next to you. Your boat is over here, like 3 chunks away. It's like,
Yeah.
no, my boat's over here. I can see it right in front of me. Well, no, it's not.
Yep, that's the same problem I just ran into. I can jump on it, I can hit it. It just is non-responsive.
Yep, that's because it's not technically there. If you log out and log back in, then the
It'll be
server
there
will
for
tell
you.
your client where your boat actually is, and you can go find it.
Of course, boats had to be the glitchy one. Oh my god.
Hmm?
I finally found coal. Ha ha ha.
You ain't been able to find coal?
Coal vein.
Really? We got one of them right there, too.
You have lignite though. This is straight up coal.
Well, there's lignite and coal together.
Yeah, this one here is where I get all my carbon out of. Lignite. Hey, Get out of my cave system, yo, buddy. What's better, a steel sword or a wrought iron?
Steel.
I would assume steel, yeah.
The best one is Damascus with blue steel coming in a close second. As far as steels are concerned.
Collect a little bit of this coal and then just
Motherfucker.
point. Coal vein. Yeah, in my other world, I found like 3 coal veins all tied into each other. And that Enderman is not having a good day.
Probably not.
I don't know about you, but in my neck of the woods, it is raining.
Yes.
The rain just stopped. Like
yes.
magically.
In case you didn't know it, in Minecraft, it's always one or the other.
I'm being shot, but nothing is moving.
Then you are lagging.
And I'm probably about to die.
And the server just had a lag spike because I just watched the hammer go super fast for a second.
Well, I found a jungle.
You found a jungle?
I found a jungle.
Those are pretty hard to find usually on 1710.
I'm at 326, negative 890. It's really just east of us. Jungle biome. Gonna get some coconuts.
Alright, give me that coordinate again.
334, X is 334, Z, negative 895. I don't see any coconuts yet.
You mean cocoa beans?
Yeah, I'm looking for one of the temples. They should be in 1.7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. It's gonna take forever just to freaking find one.
I will warn you now, if you find one,
It's
and
mine.
you find a ZPM in it, I will murder you.
What's the ZPM? Oh, I found cocoa beans.
ZPM is something that Greg added that is a it's a 0-point module from Stargate.
Oh, shit.
Basically, it's an ass ton of power that in a battery that cannot be filled up. It's a one-use battery, but it's got like 300 million or some shit power in it.
Oh, shit. Oh, and there... I don't have a scoop on me. I'm gonna have to make a scoop. Is there any sheep? There is sheep.
And the only place you can find them is in a jungle temple.
Alright, so if I find one...
I'll have to
then
murder you.
I'll be one up on you.
I will have to murder you, yes. But you have to have osmium wire and iridium plates to make the battery box to put it in.
That's alright. I'll have that soon. I'm just teasing you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is that? Are those apricots? And are they actually ripe? No, they're peaches. Damn it. I'm gonna be lost in here, so I'm gonna have to kill a couple more sheep. I'm gonna have to make a bed. A small little jungle base. There's some more cocoa beans. You gonna come play in the forest with me?
Probably not. Now that I'm almost done with this blast furnace, since I said I was going to get off before I sat here and made y'all watch me sit here and forcibly fill this machine, and didn't. I'm actually going to probably get off once I get done, because I don't want to get too far ahead of what Crazy knows of.
What's a persimmon?
It's something Crazy would want. It's a fruit.
I'll get that. It's not ripe though, but I can probably beat it off this tree.
Yes, you can.
And yes, I will bring the glorious, glorious jungle saplings home with me.
Yeah, I gotta make Crazy a
Pistachio.
thing to get her jungle saplings.
I gave her one so she could plant it and beat it up.
Well, the chances of you getting a sapling is really low on jungles. Usually there you can't really get a positive out of it. Like you can break a jungle sapling or jungle tree and not even get a sapling.
If I find a beehive in the jungle, am I to assume that it's a jungle beehive, even though it only says Pam's Hovercrest beehive?
No, if it says Pam's, it's Pam's and it's junk.
Okay. So where is
And when I say junk, I seriously mean junk because apparently they didn't put in the way of getting honey out of her stuff in GT5. And I've disabled the press because I don't like that cheaty piece of crap. So you literally can't do anything but make the honeycomb chocolate bars with Pam's honeycombs. Crazy's kind of mad at me about that.
Oh, I'd be mad at you too for disabling that press. That press is awesome.
That press is gay and should die in fire.
That press is so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I got two competing ideologies here. One is awesome and one it does fuck all. So who do I?
Well, part of my awesome is that it annoys Bear to no end.
Mm-hmm.
See, okay, that's another Pam's Hovercrest. Where the hell do you find a jungle hive?
The jungle sapling or the jungle hives are always at the very top of the highest fucking trees.
Damn it.
Not always, but it seems like it.
If you can find one that's not at the tippy top of the most highest fucking tree, you are lucky as shit. Because that's where they are always fucking at. It is annoying as hell.
Occasionally, you only have to color up 10 or so blocks to get them.
I'll tell you what, Bear. You can go ahead and tell Shadow I found his damn jungle, and he can come get his own bees. Because I'm looking for a temple. I want some redstone. But if I happen to come across the hive, I will bring it. Is that? Oh, those are pears. Damn it. No, I just don't see any. I'm trying to look up.
Well, they kind of...
Are they green?
They're a greenish, brownish color.
The best time to go try to find those is at night.
Yes, because they glow.
Oh, okay. Well,
all beehives glow. They all float down here to me.
I have no idea what that's from.
It.
It's a scary
I have not
movie.
seen it.
Oh. Never seen Stephen King's It, the original?
No.
Oh.
I don't like clowns.
Oh.
I don't like evil shit. Matt makes fun of me for not being able to watch scary movies. I'm like, why would you want to watch people getting murdered?
Oh, dude, you've got to watch fucking Saw, that movie.
My cousin liked that. I saw it. It was fucked up.
Yeah, that's a movie that makes me go, good God. And I grew up watching fucking Freddy and Jason and just every hacker slaughter everybody, serial murdering, mass killing fuckwads you can think of as a young teenager and young man. And it got to Saw, and it's like, dude, seriously, somebody's fucking demented to come up with this shit.
This jungle sapling is going to be a pain in my ass. Really? What's the drop rate for these jungle saplings? It's like
shit.
1 out of 20?
Yeah. The only one I know that you can get
I got one.
Net
Ah,
positive is when you make the big trees using 4 of them.
a fig tree?
The
The
2x2
big
tree.
trees, the 2x2.
Oh.
So if you are not planting a 2x2 tree, you're wasting your saplings.
Yep.
I just
And
want
even
to plant
and
some
even
food.
then, the 2x2 trees don't always give you 4. Most of the time you will get it, but occasionally you'll get like 3 drop from a sapling from a 2x2 tree.
Yeah, they're
I'm
kind
just
of
trying
rude
to.
like that.
I'm just trying to plant some apricots.
So I would say I'd cut down like 2 or 3 of the 2x2 trees and get some saplings from those.
Oh, I'm not even cutting them down. I'm just hitting leaves.
Oh, that'll take you all fucking day.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll take you a while.
I've only
Like
got one.
forever.
I've breaking so like 100 leaves so far. Oh, there's a second one. How many do I need? 4?
Yeah.
You need a minimum of 4. I would suggest getting a 5th or a 6th if you can.
I have 3. As soon as I finish the last leaf, it gave me a 3rd one. Okay, so they're not going to be attached to the tree. They're going to be on top of the leaves, you said?
They're going to be under the leaves.
Hold up. What are you?
Is it a really dark, a really light brown?
It's like a dark stripe, light brown. It says tropical hive.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what you're wanting.
Okay, so let me make a scoop. I hope I can make a scoop. Scoop is what you need, though, yeah?
Yes. Just need a piece of wool and
sticks.
Sticks.
Yeah. Cool, because I have that. Awesome. I want you to tell him that I had to go uphill in the snow both ways.
Against your rotation.
Now, what happens if I hit this with the scoop? Does it disappear and I gotta pick something up, or?
Yeah, it's gonna drop anywhere from 1 to 3 items into your inventory.
My scoop isn't working.
Hopefully, it will drop at least 2.
Oh, do I need to like attack it or right click it?
Attack it.
Attack it.
All right. I got 2 bees and a honeycomb. I got
good. At least you got the 2 bees.
Princess and a tropical drone and a silky comb.
Yep, that's what you wanted.
All right, mission accomplished. Now I need to go find an EBF for Bear. He wanted a battery of some sort.
A ZPM.
ZPM, yeah.
Which are evil to find because I have never, ever found one in all the GT5 worlds I've had.
Well,
there you go. We have a working fucking blast furnace.
Nice.
And
so we will be working our way out of the Steam Age.
When Greg actually coded the ZPM, there was no ZPM tier.
Grapefruit.
For power.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was a troll reward.
There was no way to use it.
Oh.
You could find it, but then there was nothing you could do with it.
Like all this power and no way to access it.
If I have a grapefruit tree, can I cut down the tree and it'll give me grapefruit saplings?
No.
Damn it.
It will drop jungle saplings.
Alright, then I'm going to have to collect these grapefruit first. Because oh, that looks so delicious. Can I eat that one? I can eat all of them, I guess.
Alright, so I shouldn't need any more bronze for quite a while. I can stop with the smelting of the stuffs. Put some more glass on my roof. And as soon as I get my first piece of steel out of that damn thing, I am going to call it a night and go shoot some motherfuckers in the face in Call of Duty. And trust me, none of y'all want to watch that.
I hope this has a
Yeah, Bear is really not very good at Call of Duty. He
No.
is persistent, though.
Yes.
I'm the same way. I suck at it. I don't like killing games. That's why
I
mostly
love
play
killing
Minecraft.
games. I'm just not good at it. I am a old school sniper, not a run and gun sniper, not a quick scoping sniper. I am a sit and patiently wait for your ass to show up in front of my scope type of sniper, and that doesn't work very well with the new age kids that fucking run around with fucking knives stabbing people in the ass,
Oh yeah.
running through people, shooting them in the face to stab them. God, why did Call of Duty ever make that possible? I've had so many people run at me with a knife while I'm blasting them in the face and stab me. It's like, dude, seriously.
Yeah,
This
this
should
shit annoys me.
never be possible. What
But
kind of moron brings a fucking knife to a gunfight?
Well, I mean, if you can win, because, you know, Activision fucked everything up. I played every single Call of Duty that they have, just because, you know, it was co-op. You could play it with your family, and it was less boring than Street Fighter. But it just went downhill, in my objective opinion.
Well, I can't say that I played every one. I played every one that I don't consider an abomination, which means everything that wasn't the futuristic bullshit they did the last two times. I did not play Advanced Warfare, and I did not play whatever the other one was called.
Black Ops?
No, Black Ops 3 I did not play. That was the other one. I've played Black Ops 2. I loved Black Ops 2. There was some things in it that were a little too futuristic-y for me, but it was still alright.
I wasn't really a fan of Ghosts, to be honest. That was just...
I wasn't a big fan of Ghost either. It was a good concept.
I liked the concept, but the way that it came out, someone fucked up when they were coding. That was first number one.
Yes.
And the second one was the theme, instead of going straight, took a hard left. They started focusing more on, like, you could tell they were focused on the gimmick of it and trying to implement these new mechanics instead of polishing the storyline. So it just seemed rushed.
Mm.
But I like that feature.
Which I think is why they've added a third company now.
There's Sledgehammer, Activision, and whoever the other guy was.
Well, Activision doesn't actually do it. They're the promotion company, I guess, or something like that. It's Treyarch is the one that always did the zombie thing.
Oh, yeah.
Then they were the second company that started coding. The first one is the original one that did it, which is fuck, I can't remember right now. I can see the symbol in my damn head. Give me 1 sec. I can look up Modern Warfare. And it'll tell me who the hell made it. Infinity Ward. That's the original developer.
Right. Yeah.
They're the ones that did 1, 2. Hey, I just got my steel achievement. So
Nice.
my first steel is done. They did 1 and 2, and then Treyarch did
World of War.
World at War. And then they basically went back and forth where Treyarch would do one, and then Infinity Ward would do the next year. So that's why you had World at War, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, and I'm probably doing these out of order, but something like that.
Yes.
And then for this year, they actually brought in Sledgehammer to do World at War 2 instead of Treyarch. So hopefully they've realized that they need to put a little more time into the game, get a better story, get the coding done better, get some of these fucking glitches and shit that they have.
Quit trying to go to the fuck. It's a rated M game. Quit trying to go for these fucking 12-year-old kids. Make a fucking adult shooter, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even Battlefield was a man's game, and then they fucking went and started, you know, because it's business. I understand. But then they decide, because fucking EA, they want to go to these little kids and shit.
You gotta sell to the kids, because no matter what, kids, they control what people buy. No matter how much the parents want something else,
Like
the kid is going to dictate the selling.
My game, I've been developing on a design document since, 2 years ago. I started watching this guy named Frankie on PC in 1080p or something like that. He plays DayZ. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then he started playing a DayZ mod called Exile, where you can build your own bases and shit. And that's kind of where the idea died. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to make it to where you can go to fucking outer space. And then I found Minecraft, and you can go to outer space, and I forgot about making games. It existed already, so in the form of Minecraft. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play Minecraft instead.
Everything exists in Minecraft. Apparently there's somebody right now, which to me is kind of back-assward, is trying to make 7 Days to Die mod for Minecraft, when I feel like 7 Days to Die is almost Minecraft
game
2.
Yeah.
It's better graphics, it's a better thought out idea, it's better mob AI.
Well, I don't know about that. The dogs tend to run in circles.
Yeah, the dogs are kind of retarded. Also, the chair thing that I learned about, that's gay.
What chair?
There's chairs in 7 Days to Die, and if you put them in a straight line in front of you, blocking off a doorway, you could literally build a one-high wall all the way around you out of these chairs. Mobs would never kill you.
Huh.
They can't climb them, they can't break them.
Well, that sounds so cheaty that it might actually work.
I've actually seen a dude do it in a video once because Junior said something about it. Or no, somebody said it while we were streaming, and I said something to Junior about it when I read the comment, and he's like, yeah, it is possible. I didn't tell you because I knew damn well you weren't going for any of that bullshit. And I was like, yeah, that seems more like you're cheating the game mechanic rather than playing it as kind of intended. So, yeah, fuck that shit.
Let's be honest here. If I wanted an easy experience, I'd play Minecraft on peaceful.
Yeah.
But I need those drops. Not all of them.
Oh, I hate you, little pricks. Stop breaking through my door. I know I don't have anything in the turn to kill you right now. Oh, you actually found one of them ZPMs and didn't know what to do with it? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, those are damn near infinite fucking power. And Ilworth hates them because he feels that they're too easy to find and too easy to use for somewhat early power.
Oh, I think about that bear. Oh, I'm gonna burn down the jungle. You don't mind, right?
What?
Well, that's the easiest way to find a temple is to burn down the jungle.
No, you're not burning down the damn jungle. You're not killing the server to find a GPM.
Well, you do know there's a lava pocket in the middle.
I don't see where Ilrith is right in his thinking that it's too easy because, well, one, you got to find plenty of iridium to make the casing, which is 8 of them. Now, granted, iridium isn't that difficult to find, but you also have to get the osmium from it. So that means you got to find more of the iridium to be able to get the osmium you need. And that makes it a little bit harder. Then you also have to have the transformers. And one of those transformers is a tungsten steel. And you cannot get that early on.
So basically,
because
it's gonna sit in your chest until you can use it in
Yeah.
the end game.
Because you're going to have, okay, you have this battery buffer, CPM, which
I wonder if I
is
could catch this on fire.
a minimum of, if you did a 1 slot, you have to have 4 or 2 osmium ingots for those wires, and then to actually make the ZPM machine hall takes 4x osmium wires. So that's 4 more osmium ingots that you have to have to make
I started a fire. Whoops,
the
I'm
battery
sorry,
buff.
guys.
Do not burn down the damn jungle.
Only part of it. I was trying to see if I could actually get them to light.
Yeah, you can.
I think I've destroyed 3 trees.
And then you have to have the iridium for the casing. Then you have to have the UV to ZPM transformer, which means you need a 16x osmium wire
Oh, wow.
and osmium cables to go. Wait a minute. I looked at the wrong one. Yeah, you need the ZPM to LUB, which is tungsten cables and osmium cables. And then an LUB machine casing, which is chrome, and the one before that is tungsten steel. That is not stuff you can get in your first day.
No.
That's not even stuff you can get in your first week of Greg Tech, at least Minecraft week. You know, you've got to get an fully upgraded blast furnace to make tungsten steel. And then you have to have enough power to power the motherfucker. Because tungsten steel takes a lot of power.
Oh, you could do that with some 3x LV battery buffers.
I've pretty much scoured every inch of this jungle, and we don't have a temple yet.
Well, like I said, they're hard to find.
I think it's a
found a
small
few
jungle.
But I've not found any ZPMs.
Smaller jungles, you don't get too lucky. I've had jungles where I'll have 3 of them spawn right next to each other, though.
Yeah, sometimes you can get lucky like that.
Found another beehive on the floor. It's a marshy hive.
I was going to say, usually if they're on the ground, they're green and they're marshy.
Are they worth grabbing?
Yeah, all bees are technically worth grabbing if he's going to do them.
Okay.
Yeah, the main reason is that when you break a beehive, you have a chance of getting either a pristine bee or
Ignoble.
ignoble. Yeah, there.
The tropical princess is ignoble, the drone is unknown, and the marshy princess is pristine.
Yes. So the pristine bees will never die when you have them in the alveary.
Oh, okay.
Inside the bee house, no bees will die ever. When you are using the apiary or the alveary, Once you get past 200 generations, your princess has a chance to die if it's ignoble.
Oh shoot.
So ideally for your production bees, when you get to them, you will only want to use pristine princesses.
Yeah, I never dealt with bees or IC2. Here's another Marshy, but I already got the pristine for him.
Well, you'll need lots of bees. So if you've got the inventory space, go ahead and collect the hive.
Alright, so this one was pristine, valiant, princess.
That's a good one to
That's
get.
a good one.
Okay.
Any hive you break has a small chance of dropping a valiant
I know nothing about bees. I'm
drone
just
or princess. You can only get valiant bees from hives, and they're random. There's a small chance on any hive you break of it being valiant instead of the type of hive it is. It's like
I can teach you all about bees,
and
and then NetMC will cringe the whole time I do it.
I'm looking for another jungle one, but or tropical. It's so hard to look up and down all the time. Okay, where's the dungeon and where's the bees? Normally I have my freaking eyes glued to the floor, checking my map. Oh, I already went that direction. What is that? What is that? It looks like a white Enderman. Or a white creeper.
A glitch?
Oh,
yeah.
it's a cat. I don't have any food. I don't have any fish for this cat.
Kill it. I hate cats.
I don't think I'll be able to catch this little motherfucker. I don't have a bow.
I need to get Crazy a cat, though.
Well,
They scare off creepers.
A very special fish.
You gotta have an uncooked fish.
Yep, but there's also a special kind.
No, just a regular one.
How many fish are vanilla?
All of them.
You can't use the puffer
4.
fish. They don't like puffer fish.
Well, maybe not pufferfish. What is it? Salmon and
salmon works.
Clownfish.
Clownfish doesn't work.
And a regular fish.
And a regular fish works too.
Yeah, I'd always just use regular fish. I never thought of using one of the other ones. You figure a salmon would work better. Cats really like salmon.
Well, I'm going to bed, guys.
Yep.
Good night, man.
Alright, so I got some jungle islands here that I'll go check out. But I can already tell you there's nothing on them. It's like a 50 block island.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing on those.
You get on the island, you can see the other side.
Yeah, that's probably about worthless.
Still might find some bees or something in here though. No.
Fuck. Where's the damn hammer?
Yeah, you might get in here and what is that? Oh, that's Pam's. Fuck that.
Yeah, I should technically disable them in the pack. I don't like the damn things anyways. Well, we've got the roof almost completely done. Just missing this last little square. And the roof will be done. So the basic factory will be done in a minute. We gotta still work on getting the basement taken care of.
Shit, I might just come hang out with you guys. My teammate, he sucks.
Gotta talk to Crazy about that. She's pretty particular.
No. I want to build my own shit over here. I'm just teasing about that tin. Tin's the only thing. I gave up on it already. I'm just looking through this jungle to see what's in here. I'm gonna try and do the IC2 crops. I was asking her about it earlier. She said
Yeah.
Tine.
By the way,
Farah.
Tine is the Greg Tech tin. It's the better tin to find because you don't need a block of it underneath it.
Okay.
But there is an IC2 version, which is corium, something like that. I can never remember the exact name of it. Which is the IC2 version, and it will actually require a block under it of
an ore block,
tin.
Or a compressed block.
A compressed block or an ore block, if it registers the Greg Tech tin, which I think it does. Last time I checked. There's also 2 coppers. There is the Coupon, which is the Greg Tech version, which doesn't require an ore under it. And then there's the IC2 version that does require it.
Wow, this jungle is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I'm gonna guarantee you that there is a temple somewhere in here.
I can't remember the name of the copper one.
Yeah, she said it was Tine. I tried to look it up last night on the internet, and I couldn't find anything for it, or even how to breed them to make the particular ones.
Well, when it comes to making crops, there is no breed this plus that to get this. It's a point system. And depending on the level of the crop and the attribute of the crop, gives you more points or less points on the child crop. You go to this link. I'll put it in servers and Discord. Okay. That is the Greg Tech crop list. Now you have to be careful because some of that has been messed up. I don't know if they've been fixing it or not, but at one point they kind of got GT4 and GT3 or GT4 and GT508 and GT509 and GT6 all mixed up.
Alright, I found another tropical hive, but I got the same ignoble.
Alright, well, my factory is done. Ceiling's taken care of. We have our blast furnace. We can make steel. So I am going to get the hell off of here. Crazy's got to find a way of dealing with some of this creosote tomorrow. I'm guessing she needs to make some more barrels for it or a tank. So I'm going to get out of here. Next time we will probably make a bending machine and a battery box and all that good stuff and start actually making some power. So have a good night, everybody.
Good night.